I'm just gonna cook it like the real world it is, as it is. So here is my bucket. I don't know if I could see, you guys could see this, but I always have to. Okay, you need to fill this water before you cook because you're gonna clean up your mess, obviously. Okay, so I'm gonna get my water here and turn it on. Not much, you know, just a little bit of water so when you clean your mess. Okay, that's enough. Okay, and we're gonna wash my clothes afterwards. Then get this sponge. Well, there's a sponge here too. This is how it is when I cook. Today we're cooking some fish. Well, since I'm a strong 300-pound bench presser. Nah, just kidding. I don't even lift weights. I'm a protein guy. I love eating protein. I think I'm just gonna flavor it with paprika, maybe. Yeah. I'll put some seasoning on it. A little bit of these two. I'm gonna use these two as seasoning. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on this is this on and off switch on. Right there. I don't know if you guys could see that. Who cares? It takes a while to warm up, honestly. And while that's warming up, I have 3 plates because I could actually cook at the bottom and on the top. But the 3 plates is for in case if I have a guest I'm feeding. Sometimes I hang out with a model and then I feed them after I do photo shoot. Feed them with healthy tuna. Dude, it's hard, it's difficult to see when my camera is blocking my view. Oh my god, what am I doing? But you know what? I'll persevere. I can't see anything. You know the thing about fish is that they don't smell good. But it's food. I mean, what do you expect? You know, it's not yet cooked, so okay. What I love to do, and not everybody's the same, is I love cooking with. Oh, what a freaking idiot, dude! I didn't even turn on the engine. I'm sorry. I'm gonna burn the battery quick if I don't turn the engine. Let me turn on the engine real quick. Okay, now the engine. If you guys could see this, that's my battery monitor. Right now it's in some 13.6 volts. You guys can see that it's on 13.6 volts. The reason why it's so important to monitor that when I'm cooking or whatever is that it shouldn't be lower than 12.9. If it's lower than that, then you burn out your battery. This is everything. Here's my on and off switch. If I turn this on, it turns on this my refrigerator, my water cooler, and my vacuum cleaner. That's what this switch on is for. If I turn this off, and this switch here is for my television, and this one is for this switch on and off switch here is for my battery charger. I'm actually charging battery right now. I always use AA, AAA battery. Okay, back to the cooking. Well, actually, it's not warming up. Oh, it is. Damn, that's fast. Okay, you know what? Let me chop off my melon real quick. Here's my knife. And then, like I said, it's very difficult to see because the camera is blocking my view. I mount the camera right You know what? I'm gonna chop this to two pieces so that I'll cook one in the bottom and one on the top. I don't think they'll fit anyway. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna put some paprika. Yeah, you gotta really need a bucket to do, please, because you need to rinse your hand. Paprika. And they cook quick, man. This thing is so hot. It's already hot. That was not even a few minutes. And what the heck? I got this for free. I'm a truck driver, and sometimes there's like a lot of rejected loads. The ones I delivered to, they rejected like 100 of these. And I got some, and I got some of it, so hey, it's free. Let me cut that off. You know what? I'm gonna use a scissor to cut this into half. I hate cutting with a knife. Where's my scissor? Oh, it's right here. I hate cutting with a knife, man. No, you cut with the scissor, it's so much easier. All right. The best thing about cooking this way is that, see that was really hot. The best way about cooking this way is I don't even use oil, dude. You're really just eating healthy and shit. Did I just cuss? I'm sorry. My videos are not for young kids. Okay, I cook on top, and then I'm also gonna cook at the bottom. You know what? Let me put some more seasoning on it. I feel like I could do more. That's good enough. Salt. Where's paprika? Put some paprika here too. I hate the seed, man. I should have bought it seedless. I'm gonna end up picking that apart after I cook it. Okay, so I think, and then you put this at the bottom too. You know, you don't want to, there should be no wasted energy, man. Okay, the rest is a trash. And then that's it. I'll monitor that. In the meantime, I'm gonna do some laundry. I'm gonna turn this on because my laundry is not DC. It's an AC motor. This is my inverter. You know what? I'll show you guys how it looks, because my other car is the same thing. I have two camper Prius. So now I'm gonna open this and do laundry. I'm not sure if I have enough water. Okay, I'll just show you guys before I open it. That's how it looks. The other one is already open. And I'll show you guys how I did it all with the other car, because my car here is so... Okay. So here is my laundry. It looks futuristic, doesn't it? I'm gonna remove this. I don't know if you guys could see, dude. This is difficult for me. Maybe I need to hire a camera guy. Put all the... I even forgot to bring a... That's just my rag. That's what I use to clean my food when I'm cooking. So I'm gonna do some laundry. Okay. It's gonna take a while to fill this up. I have about 7 gallons of water there. The total of this is 13 gallons. So about half I have about clean myself. This is a place shower. This is right here. If I take a dump and I don't, you know, like, I take a dump in a plastic bag and this thing could prevent all the smell. Like, it got this from Walmart. You put the plastic bag in there, and when you wrap it, you can't smell that thing, and you dump it in the trash the next day. That goes right here. And this is where my toilet paper, things like that goes. If I do take a dump. Honestly, this is just my vacation car and I rarely use it, but you know, when the time comes, if I had to, then of course. And this is light as well. Like at night time, this thing turns on. See? This has a remote. The remote is back there too. And they're all battery powered, so that's why I have a battery charger there. I don't know how much water is that ready. Oh shoot. You know, when I first bought this, it was really fast. Now it's kind of weak. Oh no, it's folded, that's why. Oh, there you go. Should that be good enough? In case if you want to know, this is electric jack. So my tire gets flat. Because I'm lazy, I don't do the manual stuff. This is electric. I just plug it in and it... I fix a lot of cars too, you know. I love fixing cars, so... I jack it up, I jack up, electric jack. Okay, I think that's good enough. How much water is there? Nah, more. I need more. I need to fill up water. I need more water later. Okay, it's going on right now, right? So this is washed in 15 minutes, but if you want to do it more, I invented this right here. Like if I have to dry my clothes, 15 minutes is not enough. To tumble dry this, because I have this heater right here. I put this on top of it, and it takes like about an hour to heat up my clothes. But this timer is stuck at 15 minutes. What I do is put this roller right here. See this? Look closely. It's a Velcro, and then I put a Velcro here, and you lock it up like this. Oh, I'm sorry. You lock it up like this, and that's it. See that? That will not go anywhere. You could keep this going for an hour if you want. As you can see. Yeah, those are all food particles. Those are my rag, and this is my heater, my dryer later on, and I'll show you guys that too. I'll be back. So I'm gonna check on my food, see how it's going. Let me clean my scissor real quick. That's why I'm saying it's very important you have a bucket when you're cooking, because you're gonna leave some mess, dude. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. We'll be back there in about 30 minutes, and I'm gonna flip it over. I have my okay, this is what I need, and I'm gonna show you guys how I did this. All right, this is my second Prius. It's the same thing. It's exactly exact replica of mine, but the only difference between this one and that is that I saved a lot of money making this, because you know, I learned it's a trial and error thing. I learned a lesson. When I bought this cost me $600 along with that, and then there's barely room to get to the back. On the other hand, this one has so much room, and this only cost me $250. This one is like $100. That one is $80, and then the mount another $20. All in all, I spent $250 on this versus $600. So I saved a lot of money with this, because I learned if you could open this trunk, there's a lot of room for clothes here. A lot of room, man. In fact, my trunk here, there are clothes there I haven't used in months. This is on and off switch at nighttime. If you can't see it, you need this thing on so you can see what you're holding on to. Okay, so yeah, this is an exact replica of what I have, and I'll show you guys how I did it. Okay, so this is how I have two batteries here, which I got from Walmart. These are cheap, dude. You can't see it on mine because I covered it, but you could also cover this with this. Okay, this is covered with this, so you can't see it, but I'm opening it, so I'll show you guys how I did it. This thing are cheap, man. You get this from Walmart for like $80 each. And there's the Blu-ray player, and then there's cook. Like I said, this is an exact replica of my other car. And then this is connected to the engine, so it charges the engine. Those batteries are charged by the engine. Okay, let me go out there and show you guys. Okay, as you can see, damn it, it's so hard to see for this thing. There's no check engine light, right? Hold on, let me close the door. I removed the seat, but there's no check engine light and there's no airbag light. Why? Because I'm a genius. Just kidding. Actually, I am a genius. Can you guys see that? No, yes, yes, no. See, there's no check engine light there. You know what, let me turn it off so you guys can see for yourself. Okay. The trunk is open, so now let me turn it on. See? No airbag light, no check engine light, nothing. Perfect, right? And that's how the battery goes. And it's the same. This thing doesn't. This thing's the same. You turn this on. This goes for the refrigerator and my vacuum cleaner off. This is my inverter on, off. Here's my plug if you put laptop, whatever. This is 1,500 watts. So you could power anything there if you want. This on and off right here is for my entertainment system, my TV, and this one, my, what is this called? My, so when I watch TV, it's connected to the stereo FM. I didn't want to spend money. You could buy this for like $15, man, and it sounds good. So this thing is a FM preset where you could hear the Blu-ray and the big TV on the stereo. And that battery is charged by the motor. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna open the trunk. Oh God. Right here. It's just like the one. It's just like my white one. See, it's being charged there. It's the wire runs all the way to the back. And this engine is really good. Pretty much everything's new. This thing is being replaced. You know, when I first bought this Prius, I wasn't really good at Prius. I was just experimenting. You know, this was just an experiment. I didn't know what I was doing. We changed this, but we didn't really need to change it because we're stupid, right? I didn't know that the problem was what is it called? The cluster, the combination meter. The combination meter was a problem, not this. Okay, so now I show you guys. That's where I charge up the car, and it's the same thing. Like this thing, I put a tire in the back, in the front, so I could. This thing has a LED light. This LED lamp is gonna last me 4 years without being charged. So I want to show you guys something too. Look, when you open this trunk, you don't try to close it from the outside, or you're gonna end up ripping it. So if you ever want to close it, you have to close it from the inside. Okay, so how's my close at? Nah. What do you think? I think 15 minutes is good enough. Just 15 minutes is good enough. We'll get back to that. And let's monitor how much voltage. It says 13.4. That's not bad. Because I'm cooking, running the AC. There's a lot of work here. You think it's cooked? I don't know. Is it? Yeah, I think so. How about the bottom? Nah, this needs more cooking. Yeah, I'll leave it there a little bit longer. I think we're done with the I don't need these utensils anymore. I'm gonna put it back. Okay, my cutting knife, my scissors, and my bucket. You know what? I think I'm gonna cook. I'm just gonna clean this later. I'm gonna pour this out now. Wow. Okay. So this dirty rag goes in the bottom. Eventually I'll wash that later on. But, and put it back here. This is my cereal, my ice cream, whatever. And my spoon. All my spoon, fork is right here in the front. That's just how I roll, man. Okay. So yeah, both of these are mine. You know what? Honestly, I already ate. So I'm just gonna put that in a Tupperware. Okay guys, this is clearly cooked already. But to be honest with you, I'm not really hungry. I just cooked that for demonstration purpose. So I'm gonna put it in the Tupperware and eat it later. Of course, you know, that's what it... See that? Cooked, fresh, healthy, no oil. Oh god. See all those food particles? I gotta vacuum those things now. Okay. And I'm gonna have to cook the one on the bottom. Honestly, man, I'm gonna have to scrub this later on. Oh shoot, oh man, that's horrible. It's stuck and it fell down there. Do you actually think I'm gonna throw that away? Dude, I'm straight up Filipino, man. I will eat that. Okay, you know what? The bottom one is hot, but it's not as hot as the one on top. So I'm gonna put this here and let me pour the juices on top. I love those. Those are lemon too, man. Oh god, that's what you know. You know the bad thing about cooking is you have to clean. Okay, I'm gonna vacuum. Again, you turn this on for my vacuum. Right here the switch is. I don't know if you guys can see. Right here, that's my switch. Okay, so now I'm gonna vacuum all the mess I made. Later on I'm gonna scrub the... That's what I hate about cleaning too, man. When I'm done vacuuming, I have to make sure I turn this off, because if I forget to turn it off, it will drain the batteries. So if you guys complain about, if I complaining about maintenance in the car, how much more in the house? I actually have a house. This Prius is just my vacation house that I live in. It's not my house, but I don't pay rent. It's my boss's house. But that place is a mess, dude. You know, maintenance is not easy. It takes work. When I turned 70 years old, I would still live in a car because there's no maintenance. You know, there's no maintenance and it's cheap. And I could go anywhere. That's the most important thing, is that I'm happy. I was never happy when I was living in an apartment in a house for over 10 years. I was never happy. Well, I'm still not, nobody's ever happy, but I'm better off. I'm better off now than I was when I lived in an apartment. Okay, just let that cook for a while. In the meantime, this one on the Tupperware, I'm gonna put this in my little fridge, which is back here. This is my little fridge. This is my trash can. There's no ice in it yet, but I'll put ice in there later on. That's my dinner. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how I close it from the inside in real time, okay? I will not pause it or cut it or edit it. This is how you do it. When you pull this thing down, you have to slowly pull. So pull these things in. See? You have to slowly pull them in so they don't get smashed. Pull this in, make sure that they're all in before you shut it close. Okay? And then 1, 2, 3. There you go. And that's it. That's how you close it. Oh God. It's so tight here, dude. Consider this a micro house. Now here's the remote that I was talking about earlier. If you shower here at night, you turn this on, and then you could see yourself in the mirror. Even back there's a light there too for when you do laundry. And then you just turn it off with this remote. This is waterproof. Both of these are waterproof, and I got it from Didi's discount for $9. And then I want to show you guys this. When you fill up a water, how are you supposed to know it's because when it fills up, it overflows here and it will fall into the sink. The overflow water is right there. The water is not going to come out here. But the best way of knowing that the water is full is to put a water alarm. This is a water alarm, okay? I'll show you guys. When this gets wet, and I'll put it on my lips so you guys could see it. Hold on. See this? When this thing gets wet, the whole thing will go alarm. Hang on, let me get water. Okay, here's the water. I don't know if it's gonna fall. Oh shoot. See? When this thing gets wet, this thing will alarm. So that you'll know when to stop when you're filling this up with water. And then I attach this on and off switch because there's a 9-volt battery there, and it's rechargeable battery, but you don't want to leave it on when you're not using it. So okay, so what else am I gonna talk about? Okay, this is where you connect this right here is where you connect the dryer, the clothes dryer. And this is my water heater, on and off switch for my water heater. And the water heater, it takes a while to heat the water up because it's not so big. It takes about 45 minutes to warm it up, but you don't have to, if you want it hot, it will take about 2 hours to the 13 gallon. So let's say if you're gonna shower at 8 a.m. and I don't know, you're a vampire, I guess. I don't know, you want hot water, like literally hot, like smoking hot, then you gotta turn this on 2 hours ahead. But if you just want something comfortable, like warm, 45 minutes will do the job. And you might think, okay, if somebody sits here, how are they gonna, where's their back seat? Well, I have a solution for that. See this? You pull this thing, and they fit perfectly right here. See? Bam, perfectly. Can you guys see that? It fits perfectly right there. And check this out. Oh, I forgot to put it on. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to put this first. You put it in the back here. And then you slide it and attach it here. Bam! Guess what? Now you got a back seat. And the guy, my coworker, is 6'3". The other truck driver, he's like 250 pounds, 6'3", and he sat on this, and he was comfortable. No complaints whatsoever. It doesn't tilt. It's strong. Where can you buy this? You can buy this $10 in Walmart. I bought this for $10 in Walmart. I just wrapped it up right there with a bungee cord, and you could buy this in Walmart too for like $14 or $20. I can't really remember, but I do know they're under $20 both. So that's how you have a second seat there. Okay. And this right here is a back scrub. You need a back scrub because when you're sitting here showering, you cannot get the water on your back. Even on your butt, you know, it's difficult to reach down there. So you're gonna need this. Okay, don't even tell me because I'm fat. I mean, yeah, I'm fat, but even if you're skinny, it's gonna be difficult to really, you know, clean your back without this back scrubber. Okay, I think we're done there. So I think I showed you guys already the situation. You know what, let me turn off. I gotta really make sure. Before you leave this car, you always have to make sure all of these are off, because they will kill the battery, dude. Now, I think we're done here. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys outside. So, when I made this car, I learned a lot of lessons from the white one. And I tried to save money, okay? Like I said, this only cost me $250. That cost $600. This was $20 cheaper. It's a solar panel. But this, you know, I regret buying this to save money, because it ended up being more complicated, because although this was $20 cheaper than the one I have to buy this strip to cover the small wire, so it compensates. This strip costs about $10, plus the glue, plus the labor. I put the strip to cover the wire, so you know what? It would have been better when I just spent a little more money with what I have on the white one. But that's okay, you know. You go as you. Then before I go, I'm going to show you guys. This is a circuit breaker. Like, a circuit breaker is when this battery voltage doesn't match with the Prius voltage. This will kick out, and it has done that on my car several times, because you know, I have old battery. Well, actually, all of them are old. It's been 3 years old. Then when I cook, when the frying pan absorbs, you know, draws so much voltage, the Prius kicks it out like this. It will kick out. This is called circuit breaker. Even your house has a circuit breaker. When I turn this car off, I don't have to turn this off, but I do if it's parked there for like weeks, few days. I leave it off, and I'm gonna turn this car off now. We're gonna check on our hobby. My next hobby is this car. This is a Lexus RX 330. Very good engine. It has 180,000 miles. I'm gonna remove this grill eventually and replace it with a 100% chrome, and I'm gonna put a grill here. This is my next hobby, because I'm already done with this. I'm finished with this hobby. It's a house, actually. It's a house Prius. Now that I'm done with this is my next one. This is not a hybrid, but I've always wanted something that I could lift up. I'm planning to lift this up. This is RX 330 2005, and the engine's really good. It has 180,000 miles on it, but it doesn't burn, doesn't leak, doesn't burn oil. This is my next hobby. I'm done with this. Since I'm done with this already, and yeah, that's it.